Hey guys, welcome and welcome back to my channel. My name is Pam and this is the Mrs. Champion channel, and happy Thursday to you all. Today we are going to get into our game day savings challenges. That's why you see Saving Survivor sitting right here on top, because this is where we're going to be starting. But I hope you're having a great week so far. I hope everything is going well for you and that your weather is pretty good for you. I know for here it's been rainy for like the last week or so, on and off. And today it's extremely rainy. But it's okay. I'd rather have the rain than the snow. But anywho, we are going to get into our Saving Survivor challenges. And we are working on and budget and debt this week. This is week 21. So we are getting there. We only have, 14 more weeks to go. And I know that sounds like it might be a lot, but it's not with the way this year is running. So let's go ahead and get started. Ange was actually eliminated last week because she did not have an opportunity to film her video for last week. So anytime you can't film or you don't have a video available, you're automatically disqualified. But that's all right. She's over there on Elimination Island, probably living it up, because like I said, I know it is lit over there now with everybody over there. So who knows? After this challenge, I might be over there too, because this is a challenge from Ange, but it's a crack the code, and you have to crack the code not once, twice. I watched Anna do it, and I'm like, oh, okay, Anna passed, even though Anna has been eliminated already. I'm thinking she passed. No, you have to crack it twice. So let's read the directions really quick. You must match the code 2 times to unlock the collect survivor gear to survive Forest Ange and not be eliminated. So I don't know who is passing this week, but I don't know. You are the real winner if you do. I think I want to use some dice that you can really see. Sometimes I feel like you really can't see the blinged out dice as well. Sorry guys for that car going down the street. So let's use 3 of these that I know you can see extremely well. And we're going to roll 3d6. I had told Kim and Sheila I was going to roll 3d2s. But I'm going to stick to the rules and roll 3d6. Even though it doesn't say they have to be d6, I'm going to roll the d6. So roll 3 dice and record the numbers you roll in the circles underneath the chest in the middle. So this is going to be our code right here. This is the master combination for your save. To collect the survival gear, you must match the code of the little chest to the master chest. Don't forget to follow the rule in order not to get eliminated. If you break the code 2 times, you save $2. If you get eliminated, you save $5. So I think I'm going to save 5 this week. Or maybe I will save 10. I don't know. We'll see. So Spicy Edition, play it if you dare. If you break the code by rolling the master code, save $5. If you don't break the code and save the total sum of the rolled dice of the 2 highest chests and $1 for each additional chest. We will not be doing that. So, okay, let's go ahead and get started. Let's find out what our code is. All right, our code, y'all, look at that. That's our code. All right, well, our code is 444. All right, let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can do. All right. You can't make this up. I rolled a 333. That does not match. I probably should use a fine tip, huh? Because that is looking like it's bleeding. So let's get a fine, ultra fine tip Sharpie to write with. All right, 446. Okay, we were close. 446. 321. 461. Okay. 441. Wow, we are like all around it, but not on it. 554. Plus, you would have to do it twice. Like, seriously, what are the chances? 425. So at this point, I'm just playing to play. 532. Alrighty. It was funny watching Anna do hers though. That one's kind of on its side. I'm just gonna put 135. 135. Because she rolled her code on her very last roll. Even though she only rolled it twice, she did get it at least one time. 122. I don't know who's passing this week, but like I said, you're the real hero if you do. 223. And We already know we failed. 552. Okay. So I'm not even mad at it. Like I said, like, what are the chances that you're going to roll that twice? And I don't know what you were drinking, but I hope it was quite tasty and full of alcohol, because we're all gonna fail. So failed. And I'm going to save $10 this week. I think I bought 260 yen because I think we had $10 left over from our from Pastry Wars last week. We only put 10 in. I had set aside 20. So we'll bring in a 10 in from last week. So let's go ahead and count up what we have in total to save this week in our game day savings. We have 50, 70, 90, 110, 30, 50, 70. So 170, 80, 90, 200, 20, 225, 30, 35, 40, 45, 46, 7, 8, 9, 250, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, $260. So 10 of that is going to go into Saving Survivor. And let's see what we have saved so far in that envelope. It is definitely getting up there. We have 120, 130, 145, $145. I am going to grab a 20 for that because I think we're going to be finishing up a couple of games today. It's our end of the month. We're going to count up what we saved in game day savings for the month of May. So a nice long video. That's why we are not doing our roll for your savings goal. We will do that twice tomorrow. Okay, so we failed Saving Survivor, but that's okay. Like I said, I don't think anyone's really going to pass this week. So let's go ahead and just move on from this. And we're going to do our Pastry Wars because I have everybody's number and it bled through. I should have made sure that, because this is regular paper. But that's okay because this game is going to be finishing up here shortly, I believe. Okay, so I am battling Sheila over at Gen X Budgets and Bestie Kim. Both of these are my besties in the community. And Bestie Kim over at Budgeting with Kim. So let's go ahead and see what their rolls are for today. And I already pre-looked at their rolls, so I know whether they hit me or not. Because when we get close like this, I like to know. Sometimes it helps me budget too, how much I'm bringing in. Okay, so let's go ahead and make sure that you can see everything. All right, that's good. All right, so Sheila's roll, she rolled a 1 and a 2. Let me separate this money out real quick so that I can easily set aside the money that we're putting into Pastry Wars. 5s and then the 1s. Okay, so for every miss is $1. So she rolled a 1 and a 2. That's a miss. A 2 and a 2. She already hit, so that is a miss. A 3 and a 3. That's a miss. A 2 and a 1, that's a miss. And a 5 and a 6, that is a miss. So we're putting $5 into our war against Sheila. And then let's go ahead and add up what that has saved us so far. Let me get out that envelope. Sorry, guys. I probably should just took them out of the binder. There we go. All right, let's see what we have saved so far against Sheila. Set my binder right there. Okay, so Pastry Wars with Sheila has saved $50, $75, $77, and $79 in our Pastry War against Sheila. And she has 3 more spots to try to hit on mine. I'm not sure how many I have to hit on hers, but, you know, we'll just keep trucking along. Now, this little hoochie right here, this Kim right here, is why I got a little mean face right here, because I know that she hit me today. So 3 and a 6 is a miss. 6 and a 6 is the hit. Yes, she definitely hit me up right there. So that is going to be 3. Every hit is $3. 1 and 3, she already hit, so that's a miss. 4 and 3 is a miss. 6 and 3 is a miss. So we should have $7 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And our total for our savings with Kim, budgeting with Kim, is 50, 75, 6, 7, 8, 9, 80, 1, 2, and 3. So $83. Let's go ahead and put this back for 10 that we have saved in our war against Kim. So let me go ahead and roll and see what I can do against these ladies. I'm going to do the red and the orange. to see if I can hit any of them with pastries. Okay, so we are going to make the red on top, the orange on the side. And let's see what we can do. I need a pen. Okay. Okay, 3 and 2. 5 and 2. 4 and 1. Who knows if I'm rolling doubles or not, or if I've rolled these already. 6 and 6. And one more time, we have 4 and 1, which are already rolled. Okay. All right, so I will send these numbers over to you ladies as soon as I'm done filming my video. And hopefully I hit you at least once. I mean, I know we're getting down to the nitty gritty, so I might not be really hitting you guys up too many times. Okay, so we are going to get into our games now. So let me go ahead and grab my binder and get that out and set up. And like I said, I know we're finishing a couple today at least. And this first one that we are finishing is the fruit jam and jelly game. So let me go ahead and adjust my light a little bit and let's get that out. So fruit jam and jelly is from Starlight Budgets. And this savings game, it can be found on their Ko-Fi. And like I said, it's Starlight's Budget. Okay, so I'm not even going to roll. I'm just going to go through and finish up what we need on these bonus cards and what's on the board. So we have the 2 papayas and a 4. So let's go ahead and get the 4 taken care of. There's the 4. And I need a marker. Okay, so there's our 4. And then our papayas, we need a 3 and a 2 for 5. And for our papayas are done. So the game board is completely finished. And then we'll come over to our strawberry and put in an additional 2. 1 and 2. Okay, so let's see what we saved in total for this savings game. Fruit, jam, and jelly from Starlight Budgets. Let's get this in order. And then we'll condense down if we can. And we don't need these anymore. Okay, so in total we have 50, 70, 5, 82, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 90. That should be $90 in total. 10, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, perfect. So $90 with this little game. Ciao. That was a lot. I don't know if I'm not sure if we started this last month or if we started this month. I want to say it was sometime in April when we started this. So amazing savings from fruit jam and jelly. So I'm going to go ahead and set this off to the side. Like I said, we will count up all of our savings for the month of May when we are done filming in this video. So let's go ahead and move on to Ashley Monet's. Now, you know good and darn well I didn't say no doggone Alexa, so I don't even know why.
Sorry, I didn't get that. The internet isn't reachable.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with my internet. I don't know if it's because it's raining or what's happening, but I'm going to have Josh check that when he gets home. Anyway, this is from Ashley Monet, and this is her Riding Ducky Savings Challenge. I'm going to go ahead and close my blinds a little bit, y'all. Okay, so this savings challenge is a kind of like based off of the song Riding Dirty. So we have been playing this for the last few weeks. This is free in her Ko-Fi, and it was a part of the Beijing Girl Budget's duck competition. So we are going to go ahead and roll our color dot die, and it's going to tell us which game board we are going to save with today. And we have blue. Now, we don't have blue anymore. So what I've decided to do when I looked in here ahead of time, I'm either going to do the pink challenge or this bonus board. So let's go ahead and do our bonus board. And let's see what we're saving. That's a 5. So anytime I roll a color that we've already finished, I'll come here or to our pink board. The reason why there is a pink board is because sometimes your color die has an orange spot or a pink spot. So we're going to save with the entire challenge. So that's a 5. Let's go ahead and go again. And we rolled a yellow, which I think we are still working on. It's our, oh no, we have 2 more left on this one. And that's a 2. This is such a stinking cute savings challenge. And I know I've mentioned it before in previous videos, but a lot of the lyrics are on each board. So such a cute twist that she put on here. Okay, yellow again. So we're going to go ahead and finish up yellow. And we got the yellow duck. And what that means is we are going to go ahead and pull one of these special cards over here, and it's going to tell us what happened because we got caught by the Ducky Patrol. Okay, so, I mean, we weren't caught, but what does it say when you get the same color duck? If you find the challenge card that corresponds with the color, then scratch. So it doesn't mean anything really happened. I guess this scenario is on each card. So I'm just going to mix these up a bit and pull one. Okay, so this one says, while running the drawbridge is opening, you decide to jump the bridge to get away. You made it, but messed up your front end. Pay $9. Okay, yeah, I can see that. I can see, you know, messing up the front end like that. So let's go ahead and pay $9. And I think, let's see, what do we put in here today? Yeah, I think we're going to stop there. Okay, so we have $10, $12, $14, $15, and $16 coming in today. This is a huge savings challenge. So, you know, if it's outside your budget, use it with quarters. So far we've saved 120, 35, 37, 9, 40, 1, and 2. So 142. So we're just going to go ahead and do like that. And then we will put this off to the side and grab a 20. Okay, perfect. So 140 and 2 so far saved. Okay, if we can, we will come back to this. We are getting really close to finishing this savings challenge. We only have a few boards left. And I think the only one we haven't done is red. For some reason, I can't roll a red. And pink we haven't done because we don't have pink on our dice. So we'll see about coming back. Let's make sure that we get through the entire book, because you guys know I like to get a little out of control when it comes to at the movies. So all right, next up is a game from Mystic Budgets. It's called Boom and this is a chip game, which, let me see, where are my chips? We need 10 of these, so let's go ahead and dump these out. Okay, and we need 4. Oh, we need 2 dice. I don't know why I thought we needed 4. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and roll these dice from Eva at Budget Your Life. These are her Wonder Woman dice, and it will tell us what numbers we are putting our chips on. So we automatically put them on the booms. Okay, we play this like bingo. So we rolled a 6 and a 5, so 6 and a 5. We have a 5 and a 1, so 5, that's our last 5 and a 1. So we don't want to re-roll doubles. Like I can't roll another 5 or I'm going to lose a chip. Okay, 4 and 1. So here's a 1. And here's a, no, put this on here. Ooh, yeah, we'll leave it here. Okay, we have 2 chips left. Let's see if we can get a bingo. We have a 2 and a 1. So here's our 1. So that's 1 bingo. And we really can't get a bingo any other way. So we'll just put it right here. So we got 1 bingo. And that's right here. And let's roll for our boom. Let's see how much that's going to be worth. $6. So we have 6, 7, plus another 6 is 13, plus 1 is $14 we're saving today. I think that's the lowest we've saved so far. It is. Yep, it surely is. So let's go ahead and mark down our $14. Okay, 14. Perfect. And I guess we will play this one more time next week, and then we will be pulling this, and we will account it towards the end of month in June. So let's see what we saved so far. 50, 70, 80, 2, 4, 6, 87, and $88 in our Mystic Budgets Boom Bingo Savings Challenge. That's such a cute game. I don't want to play. I want it to be around another week, so I'm not going to play this one again. And we will finish this up next week. Okay, perfect. So that is great savings for that game. All right, so let's go ahead and move on to our next game, which is going to be 3 Strikes. This is a brand new savings game we're bringing into here. And I just want to put away my directions for riding Ducky. Okay, so 3 Strikes is from Sarah Saves 07, and this is how you play. Using 1 8-sided dice, attempt to roll one of each number. If you roll the same number as previously, that is 1 strike. You get 3 strikes, and you're out. Add the sum of the remaining numbers. So this could get really spicy if the dice aren't nice to you. I'm going to get my darker D8 so you can really see once I roll it down the tower. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. We definitely need a marker. Okay, so, oh, yay. Well, we got that out of the way. There's our 8. So let's go ahead and color that in. There's a 3. There's a 5. There's a 4. Okay, we're doing well. Let me not speak too soon. 6 or 7. Ooh, that's an 8. And you can do combinations. It's not like shut the box. So that's our first strike. Ooh, there's our second strike. Okay, enough with the 8s. There's a 2. This can get really spicy. And there's a 2. That's our last strike. So we are out. So we are saving $13, $14 in this one. I low-key want to go again. 2, 3, 4. Let's go one more time. I'm a glutton for punishment, y'all. All right, let's go again. There's a 2. And there's a smaller version where you just have numbers 1 through 6. I'll probably play that one later. I do have both versions. That's a 6. There's our 1. Okay, we need some of those big numbers now. Give me an 8. All those 8s. You had all that energy for the 8s earlier, and now I'm not getting an 8. There's our 7. Okay, we might come out pretty unscathed in this one. There's a 3. Okay, come on. Let's roll our 8. We need an 8. 5. Okay, that's our first strike. Give me an 8. 7. That's our second strike. Give me an 8. And that's a 2. Okay, so we owe this $8. So not too bad. $22 coming into this today. Is that right? Yeah. So 14 and 8 is 22. So let's go ahead. Do we have a 2 over here? No. So let's grab a 20. And we will put the rest of these back. This bag is causing me to lose my stuff over here. Okay, so $22 and 3 strikes. That's such a fun game. Such a fun game. And now, like I said, that's from Sarah Saves 07. I did get this off her Etsy page. All right, so let's go ahead and move on and shut the box. We are finishing this up today. If I can grab it. All right, Pam, get it together. All right, so we are going to do the shut the box from Canadian Finance Journey. Let's see how well we do in this. All right, so we automatically rolled in 11, so I like that. So 9 and 2 is 11. Almost did that 1. Whoops, let me re-roll that. That's a 3. That is an 8. Okay, let's go. 7, 6, 5, 4, and 1 is left. So there's our 4. There's a 6. All right. We can use a 12. That'd be great. Okay, that is a 9. Can't do anything with that, so I'm going to cheat. I'll make sure I think we're almost done with our cheater challenge. And that's another. Oh, that's an 8. I got that. Sorry, guys. I do have the windows open. Oh, so noisy here in the nag. Okay, so let's see if we can get a 5. Oh, just missed it. So we're saving $5 today. So 5, and then let me get my cheater challenge before I forget. Yeah, we are almost done with this. We might be finishing this in this video. Let's go ahead and color this in, and we'll save $1. This cheater challenge is from Leanne over at Enchanted Owl's Nest. Please go check her channel out. Okay, so $49 in here. And I'm just going to set this off to the side because we just might be finishing it. Okay, so $5 for shut the box. Let's go again. We'll finish this up and we'll count this towards our month end today. So $6. I'm sorry, 6. We rolled a 6. Okay, there's a 7. Come on, give me an 8 and a 9. That is another 7. So we'll do the 5 and the 2. That is an 11. Sugarfoot. Okay, 8 and 3. We're still in it. All right, we need a 9. Let's get that 9 off the board. That's a 10. Okay, yes, 9 and 1 is 10. So let's see if we can roll a 4. And that's a 5. I'm not going to cheat. Let's go ahead and just save the 4. And we did really well in Shut the Box today. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So $9 coming in, and let's see what we saved in total for Shut the Box. Okay, so we have 50. $75, $76, $7, $8, $9, and $80. Okay, let's put this back for 10 and $80 saved and shut the box. That's amazing. So let's go ahead and fold this up. I'm going to set it off to the side because we have a lot of games to unstuff here at the end of this video. And see what it saved us for the month. Like, these games save a lot. That's why game day is always big. And our Sunday video from our spring theme savings is going to be pretty big too. So, all right, next up is Red Queen. And the reason why I put this towards the front of the binder now is because I know that Queen of Hearts is still out there. So, and we have to save $20 for that. So I moved it toward the front of the binder when I still have a good bit of money. All right, so let's go ahead and get our deck of cards and pull 4 and see what we are saving today. All right, let's go ahead and mix this up a little bit. Is the Queen of Hearts in here? Because, you know, I'm good for, yep, there she is right there. So she is still in there. Let's mix this up really good. And let's try not to pull her. I mean, eventually I'm going to have to pull it. So, but it's today the day. So let's go ahead and cut the deck. 1, 2, 3, and 4. I don't think we're going to go twice in this, but let's see. Let's see how nice the cards are to me today. Okay, so we have a spade, and spades are $4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, aces. Aces are 10. Okay, that's an ace. That's a 3. Okay. Ace. Okay, so this is $10. Child, we ain't going again. This is one and done. 9 of clubs. I'm sorry, 9 of diamonds is $3. 1, 2, and 3. And one more. Is this the Queen of Hearts? It's not. Okay, hearts are $5. Okay, that is a lot. So we are definitely done with this for today. All right, so we have 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, and $22. So let's put this back for 20. Ooh, our 20s are dwindling fast. So $22. Let's see what we have in total for Red Queen. Okay, so we have 100, 20, 40, 62, 64, 65, and 66. So $166 in Red Queen. All right, so these are the cards that are done. I'm just going to put them over here with my Dun Pal, and I will bind them together a little bit later. And this is from Fairy Rose Cottage, if I didn't say, and this is her Etsy shop if you guys want to go ahead and pick this up. It has been a massive, massive saver. As you can see, 160 some odd dollars already. Okay, so next up is Rock, Paper, Scissors. This is from Crisscross Budgets. I did get this from her Etsy as well. And let me grab my Rock, Paper, Scissors dice. Okay, so we have these two right here, and let's see what we're doing with this today. Okay, so we have paper covering rock. So paper 1, so that's going to be $1. And no, you know what, we were supposed to roll our multiplier dice. Let's go ahead and do that. So 1 times 3 is 3. Okay, so we had rock and paper. All right, let's go again. Let's get our 3 before I forget. Okay, so we have rock crushing scissors. So rock and scissors, and rock is 3, and 3 times 2 is 6. Okay, so $6 coming in. Let's go at least one more time. Oh, I just completely skipped this spot. Get over here. Okay, so that is a tie. So let's go ahead and roll again. All right, so we have rock crushing scissors again, and times 3. So 3 times 3 is 9. So we had, here we go. So $9. I think we'll stop there. I dropped my lid to my marker on the floor, so let me grab that. Okay, so we have 3, 9, and 6. So that's $15, $18 coming in. So put that back and grab a 10. And let's see what we have saved so far in rock, paper, scissors. I feel like our money is just going so fast today. 20, 30, 45, 47, 49, 50, 1, and 2. So $52. That is excellent. Grab our 50. Put these bills back. Okay, so $52 in rock, paper, scissors so far. And this is such a fun game. Like I said, I got it from Crisscross Budgets Etsy shop. So go ahead and check that out if you can. Trying to keep these games in some type of order off here to the side. All right, so next up is Let's Get Spicy from Budget with Kendra. And we just need our game piece. So it looks like we left off here. So let's go ahead and start there. And we are working our way around the board. So let's use this one. Okay, so we have a 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's $5. Let's go again. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a 3. So that's 8 so far. Let's get the 2 and a 1. Move some of my dice off to the side. 1, 2, and 3. That's a 5. Okay, let's go at least one more time. This is usually when you regret going. Yep, there it is, 9. Of course. I called it before even calling it. Okay, so $9 more coming in. Let's get this one back and grab a 10. So we saved $22 in this. No wonder the money is going so fast because every game is like a $22 savings. So, okay, so $22. Let's see what we have in the envelope. Another 22. So that's what we saved we saved 23 last week. 20, 42, 4, and 5. So $45. Saved in Let's Get Spicy. This is available on her Ko-Fi page for free if you guys want to go ahead and visit her. Make sure you're subscribed to all of these content creators in this binder. They really do hard work to put out these games, and a lot of these games, if I didn't purchase them on Etsy, they were free on Ko-Fi. So amazing savings. I thought we were going to finish this one, but I forgot. Come on now. You know Lindsay always is double-sided, so we'll be around for another month at least. So Once in a Bunny Moon, this was membership mail out from Lindsay. I think we can go ahead and finish this side though. Let's see what's left. We got a good bit left. Okay, we have 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. Okay, we have about $100 left. So let's go ahead and finish this side, and then we'll work on our roll and saves throughout the month of June. Okay, so D8, let's see how nice our D8 is to us. And we have a 4, so that's not too shabby. Okay, 4. And then we have a 1. Then we have these little characters here. Let's go ahead and take care of all of them. So facing away is 3. That's another facing away. That's 3. This one's upside down. He is 3. So 3, 6, 9. And this little guy facing forward is also 3. So 3, 6, 9, 12. Plus another 3 is $15. So let's add 15 and we'll be done with this side of the board. So 1, 2, 3. And this guy was 12, 13, 14, and 15. So we're done with the double dice side. I didn't want to keep rolling because it's hard to, you know, actually land on a spot that you need when you are this far into the board. So I just figured go through the board, finish it up, and then we'll do our roll and save side next week. We'll start that. So we have 50, 70, 85, 6. No, let's start over. That one threw me off. 50, 70, 85, 87, 89, 91, 93, and $94 in our Once in a Bunny Moon. So there's 94. And now we have no 20s left, just 10s, 5s, 2s, and 1s. Okay, perfect. $94 out of that little game so far. Okay, next up is from Megan at Rad Girl Budgets. It's her balloon dog challenge. We have been playing this for quite some time. I don't know if we're going to finish this today, but let's see what we can do. We'll just keep the D8 and roll with that. And we're starting here. So 4. Let's get our game piece. 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's a 3. Okay, let's go again. 3, 1, 2, ciao. 1, 2, 3, 2. Okay. 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 for 2. 1 and 2. Okay. 3, 1, 2, 3, and that's 3. So I wonder, can we finish this? We have that scratcher though. And I don't know what's underneath there. Okay, only 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 so far. Let's go again. Now where the heck were we? I think we were here. I think. 2, 1, and 2. There's our scratcher. So let's see what we're doing here. So we have the purple balloon dog, and purple saves $3. So let's go ahead and mark him out. So we're up to 13. Let's go. So what's left? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's go ahead and just finish it, because that's all we have left. 1, 2, 4, and 5. Okay, perfect. Yay! I didn't know if we were going to finish it, and I probably should have just added everything up in the beginning, but Balloon Dog Park is now complete, and all of our challenges in this bundle are done. We did dog tacto, we did math multiplication, and we did balloon dog pop. So let's see what we saved in this big old savings challenge from Megan at Rad Girl Budgets. This is not available in her Ko-Fi anymore, so I apologize, but she has other really cool games. She has her Pan Duck Challenge. She has a bunch of stuff. She has one that she's fundraising for her nephew, her Spain Challenge that's available on her Ko-Fi. So please just go ahead and visit her on YouTube. You'll be able to access all her shops from there. So 100, 200, 20, 35, 237, $238 in this savings challenge. So I'm just going to take one of the boards and clip it to the front, and we will unstuff this with the rest of our savings. I'm telling you. Now, we did not begin this in May. We started this probably back in March, maybe end of March. So that is why it saved so much, because we've been working on it for a few months. So that is amazing. And listen, our sinking funds birthday is completely depleted. After Michaela's birthday, there was nothing left. So I took her on a shopping spree. We went out to dinner. We went out to ice cream. We did all the things. Anything that girl wanted to do, we did it. So birthday definitely needs to be re-upped, because I have some time, but Gabby's birthday will be here before you know it. And hers is in September. Let me clean up a little bit, y'all. And so I said, what do you want to do for your birthday? And she goes, oh, well, I'll just have my friends over, and then we'll do a fire in the fire pit, and we'll order food. And I'm like, I just see cha-ching. You know, I just see dollar signs popping up. So it will be good to get that birthday fund re-upped after this past weekend. So let's go ahead and move on to At the Movies. We're definitely not finishing this today. Maybe by the end of June, though. Maybe. We'll see. This is from Jamie at Charma Budgets, and I have been having a field day playing this. Now, Megan at Rad Girl Budgets told me what one of them was, and y'all know I forgot. She told me in the comments. I have no idea what that woman said. So we just gonna do our best. Let's pick our first card. We're going to Disney, and Disney only has 2 left. Let's see. So we have this one. Ooh, child. And this one. Okay, so this one's definitely Lion King. That's absolutely Lion King. I know that one. I'm going to let you see the other one. And I know y'all going to put it in the comments. It's just the point that I forget by the time I film this video again. Okay, so Lion King is correct. And that's $5 for a correct answer. And I'm not going to get carried away today, because we still have... Oh, we only have one more challenge to get through. Okay, so I can't get a little carried away. All right, next card is Christmas. Let's go to our Christmas card. Oop. Okay, so Christmas. Ciao. So we got a bell, an angel, and a tree. I'm going to go with this one. A snowman, honey, and a plane. What the hell is that? I don't know. We're going to go with this one. And I'm going to say this one's Frosty the Snowman. I'm hoping. Yay, we got it right, Frosty. Snowman, honey, and an airplane. Now y'all know good and darn well I don't know what that is. Do y'all know what that is? Honey. Oh, that's a honey ham. That's honey on ham. So, snowman, honey on ham, and airplane. I don't know. Okay, but we got Frosty right, and that's $4. So let's grab 4 for that. And let's go one more time. I don't know how to stop, y'all. Halloween. Okay, let's see. Halloween card. I should be able to get something on this. Should, right? Okay, here's Halloween. Ooh, Halloween hardly has anything done. Okay, so I'm gonna go with this one because I'm pretty sure with the hand. I thought that was a wolf, but that's not. That's a hand. That's like that. So I'm gonna say Addams Family. And we got that one right. Okay, so correct answers on this one is $2. All right, so not too shabby today. I think we should stop there because we can do another. Oh, I want to do one more. I think I want to do one more, even though I don't know what the rest of these are, if I got it. Okay, so we'll stop there. We'll get back at it next week. We'll put a good amount of money into the next challenge. But let's see what we saved today and then what we have in total. Okay, so today we saved $5, $7, $8, $9, $10, and $11. And in total we have $150, $70, $190, $195, $97, $99, $201, $2, $3, $4, and $5. So $205. So let's just condense this all the way down. And I think I have 100 over here now. My hundreds were getting really low because it's the end of the month. And that just happens like that sometimes. So $205 saved in that challenge so far. Holy smokes. So you know that's a big saver. And I did get that from Jamie at Charma Budget off of her Etsy shop. If you guys want to go ahead and grab that up for yourselves. All right, the last savings challenge that we haven't touched yet is from Paula over at Swag Doodlers. This is her, what is the name of this? I don't took the dashboard out, so let me see. It is called Through the Struggle, We Quietly Rise. So we have these cards that we already finished, and these are the ones that we're working on. So I'm just going to go ahead and shuffle these. And these are dice randomizer cards, and it tells us which dice to roll for which icon. So let me get the game board. That's good enough. We have so many, it doesn't even really matter. Okay. Let's see. We have this one right here. Ooh, we pulled 2. That's okay. We're going to do both of them. So we have this little guy here in the little eggshell. So stinking cute. Let's see if we can find him sleeping. Oh, it's a lot of sleepy little guys. Him right here. So let's roll our D6. And that's a 3. And then this little guy is also a D6. And that's him right here. And that's a 1. So we are saving $4 for those two. Here's our 4. Okay, let's pull our next card. This little guy, D4. Where's he? Right here. So let's go ahead and get our D4 and drop that down. And that's a 4. Okay, so let's put 1 back and grab a 5. We have a good bit of money over here yet. So let's go ahead and put some money into this. So this little guy with the wings, where is he? Where are you at, little guy? These are so cute. These little icons are adorable. It's not him. Him right here. He's a D6. So let's drop that down. And we have a 2. Okay, so let's grab $2 for him. All right. Next card is a D4. And this is a little sleepy guy in his little eggshell right here. D4. And we have a 1. Okay, so I don't have a 1 over here. So let's see if we can make some change. We'll put 4 back and grab a 5. Okay, let's pull our next card. D10, there we go. Now we're cooking. Pink guy right here. And let's get our D10, which is right here. And we rolled a 10. Okay, there we go. So let's go ahead and mark him with 10. And that was 20-some dollars that we put in there. Let's stop there. We could put some more money in another challenge because we have about 30-some bucks left, which is a good amount to maybe put somewhere else. So let's see what we have all in all for our challenge from Paula over Swag Doodlers. This is from her Etsy shop. 10, 15, 25, 27, 29, and $30 even. So let's grab a 20 from over here out of my big cash tray. Okay, so 30 bucks. And I'm just keeping the cards because you never know when you want to just reprint the actual game board. And I don't want to throw my cards away because that's the hardest part to cut out. So that is why I'm doing that. You know, in a year or so, I might want to play this again. So I already have everything pretty much ready to go except for the game board. Okay, let's go ahead and set this to the side. We do have our what's that saying? Our catch-all over here off to the side. So no problem with that. And let's go ahead and put some more money into our Budget with Kendra challenge. Let's get our game piece. We definitely left off at that 9. So we have a 1, so we're rolling a D. Oh, that's a 7. That's a 7, guys, not a 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we did land on 7, though. Okay, let's grab $7. I think I'm going to put most of the rest of the money into here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Shut the spicy chow. Now, you better act right because I ain't got much money left. Okay, so 9, starting off strong. And that's an 8. Okay, there we go. That's a 3. That's an 8. So 7 and 1. Okay, so 6, 5, 4, and 2. And that's a 6. Let's drop down to 1. That's a 5. Can you see that? That's definitely a 5, not cheating. So we have 4 and 2. And that's a 5. Let's cheat and finish our cheater challenge. So let's go and try to get that 4 or 2. Oh my gosh, we shut the box. We cheated, but we shut the box. Awesome. Okay, so we cheated. Let's go ahead and do our cheater challenge and finish that up. That saved us a cool $50 for cheating because each spot was $1. So we did complete this challenge, Leanne. Thank you so much. Let's add $1 in. And we should have 50 here. 20, 40, 5, 47, 48, 49, and $50. I think we will include this in our count for tomorrow on our Friday funds. So I'll go ahead and set that to the side. And for shutting the box, let's go ahead and just save these extra $2 right here. And right there. So we technically have $25 still left to play with. So let's keep going. Let's roll our D8. I like rolling that D8. 2, 1, 2, and that's an 8. So that definitely took up a good bit of the money that we still had left over here. So let's go ahead and put these 2 back. Grab a 10. Let's go again. Please, I can't take an IOU. That would be so stupid to make it this far and have an IOU. So I got to be very careful about what I land on. 1. I'm not going to count and start. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's a 4. Okay, let's put 1 back. Grab a 5. And we have $12 left. Let's go ahead and put that in our catch-all. All right, we'll stop there for now on Kendra's challenge. I can't think today, champ. I don't think I had enough coffee. All right, so let's go ahead and put this in her envelope, which is under, let's get spicy. There we go. I'm not going to recount that money. We'll get back to that again next week. So not too bad. We're making our way through that board, and Shut the Box is really nice to us today, even though we cheated. So let's go ahead and set this to the side, and we'll get our catch-all out. And this is from Debt Free Charts. I am using it as a catch-all. Each leaf is worth $1, and we have 12 to put into here. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Perfect. So we'll go ahead and finish up our red branch. I'm going to go ahead and color this in, and I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I had to make sure that the amount of leaves I had matched the amount of money I have. There's 17 leaves there. I have $17. So that is the rest of our savings money for today. So now it's the fun part. I get to go ahead and clean all of this up. I'm going to bring in all the challenges that we finished in the month of May. We're going to add them up, see how much we saved in our game day savings for this month, and we'll be able to reallocate that money to either sinking funds or our high yield savings. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get cleaned up, and let's get back and count up our savings for the month. All right, give me a moment. I'll be right back. Okay, guys, so we are back, and we have our savings board right here that kind of tallies up how many challenges that we had saved for the month and how much those challenges help save. So let's go ahead and get our game day savings all counted up. So these are the challenges that we've completed, a few of them being today. So we have fruit, jam, and jelly. That's 1, 2, 3. Remember savings towels. 4, 5, which is our catch-all. 6, the Quacker Jack game. 7, our colorful savings. And 8, our Super Mario World of savings. So 8 challenges that we finished during the month of May for our game day savings. Now, these challenges were worth a lot each. So I'm going to get a little bit of sort quick on my hands, and let's go ahead and count up the money that we saved in this binder for this month. Now, like I said, a lot of these challenges we did not start in May. We may have started as early back as March. So let's go ahead and count this up. 100, 200, 300, 400, 5, 6, 7, and $800. 801s. 850, 900, 920, 40, 60, 80, 1,000. 20, 30, 40, 50, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 60, 1, and 2. So $1,062. I'm pretty sure that's what I just counted. 1,062. And like I said, I knew it was going to be big. There were some challenges that were over $200 or close to $200 in savings. So that is amazing. I think that's going to be our big savings for the month. Our 2026 savings challenge, that's probably around $600-700, and like I said, $500 each month automatically goes into Roth IRA. So we'll see how much is in our spring theme binder, and then we will get a tally then of how much we saved throughout the month of May. So guys, really, really, really blessed. I'm so grateful to be able to set this amount of money aside after paying all of our, monthly bills like the water and the trash and things like that, and the mortgage. So let's go ahead and see what we save tomorrow in Friday funds. That's going to wrap up our video for today. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you to all my new subscribers and my OG subscribers as well. We are pushing towards 2K, and we'll have some great giveaway prizes at that point when we reach that. So thank you so much for tuning in. I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Have a great rest of your Thursday, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.